Audio system test, good morning. Stardate 2022-08-21. We're going to get back to the BN-2 Islander V2. Some more test flights of this newly redone Aerobird. Before I take off, I'm going to take a look at some of the settings. I was surprised that the textures didn't seem... They didn't seem to be updated. It didn't seem to be sharper. I think it may be something to do with my graphics settings. So let's take a look around. Let's start by... checking over here. Rolling cachet is off. Let's turn on the rolling cachet. Usually good to check this stuff anyway. 1, 2, boom. Good morning, feature. You feel like playing some Valheim today at like 2 p.m. I think, like in 4 hours, or tonight. Arthur was asking in case he said he could set up the server if you like playing, but there's no pressure, you know. I know that you're not feeling 100%. Otherwise, we might play tonight at 9 p.m. No pressure. And thanks for dropping by, Futura. Hope you're continue to feel better every day. Hockey interaction system. I think we'll leave legacy. Oh, I'm talking. Wait. 2 p.m. here. For us, that's on 3. Oh, that's 3 a.m. for you. 4 hours from now. Jeez. Wait, let me. Jesus. Okay. Yeah. No, that's too rough. Maybe 9 p.m. will be morning for you there. Morning. Good morning, Seaplanes. Yeah, I'm excited about this BN-2, so I want to get on stream today. Is Sunday. It's a perfect day for streaming today here because it's foggy out there. It's cloudy and it's foggy and it feels cozy. Yeah, No Man's Sky, that's on the to-do list here. We're gonna finish Expedition 8 today. It's gonna be after we test this BN-2 a bit more. This BN-2 version 2. Either this morning or this afternoon. Let me add that's what we're doing right now. Alright, we're also gonna look for graphics. I'm wondering if my textures, like, I thought the texture was kind of low res yesterday, and I thought that they updated it, so and I deleted my libraries and everything. I just deleted the previous version of the the BN-2 completely. I'm just taking a look here to see if anything here is needs to be switched back. Some bump mapping or something. Whoa! Sorry. Makes me feel like playing some GTA. Maybe today will be GTA day as well. Mr. V messaged me. I've been meaning to, you know, chat to him for a while, but it's just been so busy. Good day, Raz. I didn't forget today to turn on OBS points. You are in GTA? Oh man. Send me a social. Have you sent me a social invite, friend request, whatever the heck it's called in that game? I'm HyperTextHero there, so send me an invite. I'll log in. Let's do some GTA today. Why not? No worries. Yeah, no worries. I'm gonna do this BN-2 thing first, but then when I go in, if you send me the invite, then I'll accept it when I go in. Let's go into GTA later today. I thought there'd be a bump mapping setting here or something, but I'm not seeing it. I'm pretty much everything on high except for ambient occlusion. I have medium, and I forgot why I had done that, but you know, glass cockpit refresh I remember, because if you have this on high, then all those glass cockpits, they keep refreshing more, and then it does slow down the game. I'm just gonna leave this here. I turned on the rolling cachete, which was off. Alright, let's take the BN-2 for a spin. Let's go to England, you know, it's where it was made. It's one of my favorite places to fly. It's usually nice and green, although it's more brown these days with all the weather issues there. Should we go to St. Just? Spinnaker Tower. The BN-2, let's go to its... where the BN-2 was made, over here. I think it's the Echo Golf Hotel November Sandown. I think this is, or was it this one, or was it this one here? I think it's this one. This is where the BN-2 Islander was designed, around here. Let's go over here. Put it on ramp 7. There's 1, 2, 3. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versions of the BN-2 Islander now. The Defender, the Maritime Defender, which has like pylons on the wings, extra fuel, and the search and rescue stuff can drop flares and life raft and stuff like that. You can't actually do it in game, probably. That would be awesome if you could, but you can pretend you're doing it, I think. There's the regular one, which I like, which is my favorite. They're just the Brit-Norman bog standard Islander. And then there's the cargo one, which I think just changes the inside of the plane. Instead of seats, it has like cargo space. And there's the long nose Pinocchio BN-2 Islander. Today we're gonna do Echo Golf here. Let's do this. I'm just gonna do some flights around here. Echo Goat. We may be able to. We might have to go to Cuba to pick up the Goat Man and take him to the Bahamas. Take him to Florida Keys. But first, we're gonna do some test flying of the new BN-2 at Echo Golf Hotel Juliet, Bembridge, I think it's called. Let's take the box standard island. I don't have my livery. There's a bunch of other ones. I saw there's a British Airways one. Let's do that one. There you go. And I may be wrong, but this is, if not the first, it's one of the first airplanes to use the new prop propeller physics that Asobo recently added. They themselves only added to the Cessna 172. This BN-2 Islander version 2 also has the new Microsoft Flight Simulator physics. So this is exciting. Alright, live traffic, light weather, we're East USA. Any livers that can drop Mark 82 bombs, Simon? Maybe, I think that one that we were, this one here. This probably could do it, this guy here. This has the pylons. I don't know if it can do it in real life, but if one of those could, I bet on that one. Alright, Andy. Hey, let's keep it calm because we might have to get the goat man over in Cuba and take him to Florida Keys with a BN-2 a little later in the stream. Although, what I was thinking about doing is starting a new Neofly career. Getting the most expensive starter plane we can, selling it, getting a loan, even if it's 20% interest rate, buying a BN-2, see if it works, and doing it within picking up the Goatman in Neofly. Let's go. The BN-2 Islander, the only bombs it would drop is bombs that would like explode with like a harmless explosion and with a bunch of candy, and it would have a bunch of Mars bars. It would have a bunch of polos. It would have a bunch of British candy, Maltesers. It would just be a bomb that explodes and a bunch of Maltesers fly out of the plane. If you don't know what Maltesers are, you can look them up. They were one of my favorite candies when I used to eat candies. Like a overcharged teenager kid. Now, did I connect to the sim? Let me double check. Sim Toolkit Pro. I did not. Now I have. Sim Toolkit Pro is connected. Sightings of Goatman confirmed. Is this the Goatman? I don't know, it's been a while since I've seen the Goatman. I haven't seen him for a while. Is this the guy from the Assassin's game, whatever, the Hitman? Is that who it is? Had him a few times, pretty good, yeah. These days I only like full-on dark chocolate, like 70 to 100%, but because I don't have as much of a sweet tooth as I did as a kid. Alright. If you weren't here in the stream last night, I'm gonna give you a quick walkabout on the plane for you to see what's new from the outside here. Good day! Good morning, woman! Good morning, Echo Nora. Hey, man. Stay calm and cool, man. What were slammers again? I forgot. I remember that. Elgender Dower Esquire. See, this is what I'm talking about. For me, the textures are. This looks low res for me. What's going on here? Is it just the livery? I don't know. I mean, I don't care too much about that. I'm not gonna spend loads of time just staring at the plane from that close of an angle, you know. Who was a cucumber? Nice. I had some cucumber yesterday. It was tasty with vinegar. E.L. Gander Dower Esquire. Okay, these things, as we saw yesterday, look at this new cockpit. I love this compass. Really nice and sharp. We're not gonna fail, hopefully. I love this little clock here. Chronometer. Cucumber and gin. Never used slammers. It's a hornet thing. I forget what slammers were, but I think it was some sort of super strong bomb or jammer or something. You have chalks out there. They're hidden by the grass now. There they are. So we can remove the chalks. We have gust locks, which are these things here. So you don't want the gust to keep moving our control surfaces all over the place, so we're gonna take those off. Those are off. And then we have pitot tube cover. Here's the pitot tube. Pitot. It's a very French, I think invented by some French. I'm surprised it doesn't have like a casing over it like the French wheels in the airplanes. There's the pitot tube cover. Remove that. Our pitot tube is now naked. Engine covers. There it is. I like islands. Uncheck that one, and you have to do this because otherwise the plane won't fly. Okay, it won't. Yesterday I was thinking, what the heck is it not starting? It's because we had all this stuff. Boarding steps, I think they only appear if you open the doors. Let's open everything up. Ooh. Pickles and cocoa. Slammer is air-to-ground missile. Ah. You can fire from 100. You know what? I remember. You know why I remember those? Because they were the easiest. I mean, easiest way to destroy targets safely. I think in F-15, Jane's F-15E, were slammer. So I love taking those things, and I just like fire them from far away, and then stay out of range of those SEM-12, SEM-11, SA-10, SA-11. I forget which surface-to-air missiles there were. There's the little boarding steps. Let's pull them up. Yep, boarding steps are gone. All right, we're ready to go. Charles, please get ready for clearing the prop. The GF-17 Thunder version. I'm a little confused about. I think something may have changed here. I think maybe it's only the maritime version of BN-2 you need the external supply to turn on. Passenger signs. Did these work? Let's turn them on and see. Where are the passenger signs? Don't know. Well, we'll figure it out. Look at these lights. Very cool. Avionics, radio equipment. Left side magnetos, right side magnetos. Here's where I was. Oh, like mixture to full. Put our RPM to full right now. This is probably wrong. This is where I'm confused now. Do I need to change the generators or not? Let's try it without them and see what happens. Charles, clear prop. Yep, nope. Let's try the generators. Charles, clear the prop. It's gonna be this guy's. Nope. Do we always need to do external supply then? External supply. Charles, I know. Clear the prop. They're not gonna believe me. The boy that cried wolf and all the. There you go. External supply. What if you're in a field without an external supply? Cabin lights are on. Dude, you must have power bank these days. Just plug it right into the prop engine. Yeah, you just like unplug it from your iPhone and plug it into the engine. All right. Let's taxi. Let's do some touch and goes to practice.
Echo Golf Hotel Juliet traffic HYPRT XTHERO 1 taking off runway 12 right touch and go.
Serious note though, you're right, Sam. I would accept a plane that has the ability to land anywhere. We have at least, I mean, it does. This does. I know that you don't need to have like an external power supply for this thing. I don't know if it's a bug or if it's probably a bug and it's probably like operator error, because in the previous version I didn't have to go to external supply to. It's quite windy here. I didn't have to go. The previous version, 1.3.5, whatever, I didn't have to go to external supply to take off with this. Oh, there you go, 10 knot wind. That explains. No tower here. Bit of a very strong crosswind. This runway, the textures are always also a little bit off. Very strong crosswind. So that should be fun. We're gonna go to runway 30 and we're gonna take off. Just yell, Chief, turn on the ground power, and some dudes from Caucasus will come by bus. CTA ferries. Chief, turn on the ground power. Chief, turn on the ground power. Alright, as Sheepa puts it, she seems to be purring nicely. Let's turn on the fuel pumps. I have to look at the manual of this thing again to remember all this. All these things work. Let's do a quick check before we take off here. Let's take a quick. Let's pull a circuit breaker. Let's put a circuit breaker on the cabin on the beacon. All right, the beacon is on, the rotating beacon. All right, so I'm gonna leave. There's the beacon circuit breaker. Okay, so if I understand correctly, if I click that, it'll break the circuit and it won't work, right? So let's take a look from the outside, the little beacon. Hey Galaxia, thanks for the lurk. That was like a wise guy mannerism, I know. Oh, that guy, that voice of that guy is like a pilot brat wise guy, you know. There's the rotating beacon, it's rotating. Let's see if I hit that breaker, if it stops working. That's my understanding of how that works. I don't know if it's right, okay. Circuit breaker broke. And the beacon's off! An applause for Black Box Simulations. Circuit breaker's in. And it's working again. Excellent. Alright. Wing flaps. So that's kind of dangerous, all those circuit breakers there. You know, what if you slip or a passenger, a disgruntled crazy passenger just jumps and pulls a bunch of them while you're in flight? All right, let's go. Oops. Duck, Charles, as you're coming through. I just imagine that he ducked. We're not playing GTA yet. Flaps, let's go to takeoff position. I told him clear prop, and then I smacked him on the head of the leading edge of the wing. I lowered the volume quite a bit to between 20 and 30% in Microsoft Flight Simulator for these things. Alright. Just gonna tell him again. Let's just say the price straight out.
Echo Golf Hotel Juliet traffic HYPRT XTHERO 1 taking off runway 12 departing straight out.
These little pieces of dust in the wind screen, it does give nice sense of depth. It makes you see that there's like a glass there, you know. It's tricky to get that right. Too much is too much, too little, you can barely see it. This one feels pretty good right now. I have to really zoom in to see those little pieces of dust. Alright, hold the brakes. Full power, slowly. Go. Strong crosswind here, 10 knot crosswind, we're at 60 knots, rotate. Positive rate, flaps up. This is something different from the prior to V2, the Islander. Is a much more pronounced change of the nose attitude when you raise or lower those flaps. Oh, floating bridge. Oh, I by the way, I've added see those pylons there? I've added the We Love VFR mod, so we should see like chimneys and pylons, solar panels, that sort of stuff. Vision 2 BN-2 Islander, there she is. DCS can really overdo it if dust specks, scratches in the canopy will certainly show when we're going onto the sun. Alright, let's check it out. You know, it's not an F-16, I can't just point straight at the sun, but we'll circle around a bit. Get in your guesses if you want. I'm going to do a touch and go right where we took off from, right now. Back at, what was it? Echo Golf Hotel Juliet. A little bit of problem with the finding my airplane again. Drone view, 1 second. Thanks, Future. That's totally correct because this is a tricky one to fly. It's just much heavier. Love that rotating beacon. She really wants to go. Oh, Raz Wasabi in the house down there. Exactly. Gonna strap my drinking for that minus 300 feet per minute. I'm gonna try to keep it as smooth as possible, but this plane, once you have the flaps down and you're coming in and you're trying to slow down to land, she can suddenly drop like a brick. Okay. Here, let's see the nose attitude change with the flaps. Okay, I'm gonna put full flaps right now. Ready? Trimmer up first. Trimmer's level. On those big flaps, gonna come down. Look at this. All right, wait. Let me the trimmer level. All right, full flaps. Look at that, pretty violent nose up. And then, oh, yeah, this is really. I mean, I've flown in the plane in real life. I've never actually flown the plane other than like the pilot let me like control it and stuff, but I never actually took it for a whole flight. No, I'm not a real pilot. Eventually, maybe. But this feels like more difficult to fly than before, and that's not a bad thing. It's you have to be gentle with the controls. A lot of did you think that was too much, Raz? I don't know. Some people are complaining about it already on the forums I saw. But screenshot. But I just don't know because you know, maybe it's the real behavior of the plane. It seems like too much. Maybe you're just not supposed to throw full flaps down at a certain speed, whatever speed I was in. Right now I'm at yeah, just short of 60 knots. Those little lights up there. So cool. Alright, here we go. Hey, Alec! Trimming is the best practice any pilot can do and engraving the way they fly. Yeah, very like, good pilots, they trim all the time, right? They're always trimming. Very smooth. I'm generally always trimming, but that's a violent... Oh, see, about to stall. Full power. There's a strong crosswind here too. There's a 10 knot crosswind. And these are big flaps this thing has, so there's a lot of air hitting those flaps back there. But very tricky. It's much more tricky to fly this V2 BN-2 than the previous version. Tricky to do smooth landings. You have to pay attention. Okay, this is gonna be a touch and go. I'm not gonna do full stop. That's okay if we go a bit further down the runway. I'm not gonna touch the flaps though. I'm just gonna leave it full down. She doesn't want to go down. She just keeps float. Look at that. She just keeps floating. Come on. And Raz wins. Jeez, minus 15. That was pretty good. Strong win. Okay, I'm scared of putting the flaps up now, but let's do it. I'm putting it to takeoff position. Okay, nose is coming down. I'm countering just with back pressure on the stick. Love that little chronometer. That's such a nice touch. That was butter. Future blames flaps for Raz winnings. 60 knots. Heck, I can hit multiple targets with Bird at that speed. Yeah, this is even slower than the 810 feature. I don't know if there's an armed version ever of the BN-2 Islander. Probably. Alright, let's put flaps full up. There's that nose down. And Raz, I'm going to write down your name now. I'll update it next time we do a full stop landing. Raz1 on the landing guesstimator. Nora said with wind like that you want flaps down to add drag to help slowing down. Yeah, like I had them full down. I guess that's why I touched down at 15 feet per minute. It's so windy and it's a crosswind too. Famous ground effect just now. Yeah, that was total ground effect, right? Just floating around. Let's do it again. Let's do another touch and go. Let's try to do a full stop one right now. Let's try to do a full stop one and see if we can put her down on 3-0 there.
Echo Golf Hotel Juliet traffic HYPRT XTHRO 11 miles south,
Super
1,800 feet inbound touch, and go left traffic
I saw they added FLIR support to the A29B. Yeah, that's maybe the next one I'm gonna do my DCS challenge in. Nora, I downloaded it. It's installed actually. Brazilian made airplane. It's basically like a turboprop World War II fighter, that thing. Can carry a bunch of weapons for ground attack too. Alright, full flaps. Trim the nose way down. That's trim wheel there. When you put the flaps down, she wants to jump up into the sky and climb this thing. Slow flying airplane, fixed landing gear. Love it. When I feel the need for speed, I go to DCS with a jet. Strong wind coming from that direction, coming from the south. About 10 knots when we took off at least. Thanks, Alec. I'm gonna try full stop in this. We may have to go around and then we'll just do a touch and go, but let's see. Much more challenging to fly this one, this V2. Much more challenging for me at least. It feels much heavier. Oh! Oh! Hard landing. Like, I think I touched down before the runway threshold. And Futura light with the wind. Applause. Where are you, Raz? Are you starting up there? He's over there. Okay, let's go again. Let's take off. Oh! I was having trouble. Without the flaps, I was having trouble taking off. Nice. Copy that. This is, should be on the bottom left of my screen. It's where the BN-2 Islander was developed, I believe. Echo Golf Hotel Juliet in England. In the Pelican, the Hallow aircraft. Oh, nice. Let me fly by. Let's do a flyby on Raz, and then we can land and taxi up to him. Can't see me? Are we friends, Microsoft? I mean, I don't think we need to be friends. I'm in East USA server, Alec. You might have to set to East USA server. Yeah, my multiplayer setting is set to all 0-0. Alec probably has to do that. So you're in the Pelican. It's funny because I don't see it. Maybe I have to download it or something. Was it a free update or you have to like specifically download it? Believe it or not, I never played Halo. Flaps up. A lot of trim needed when you move the flaps on this BN-2 version 2. Very boxy, so it's basically a square fuselage. Look at the size of that tail. The British Airways sort of classic livery fits this airplane well. I heard did they have new multiplayer for the new Halo already? The one that came out recently? I think they were adding multiplayer later. Maybe I should play a Halo for the first time, and maybe I should play it in multiplayer if that's out. Alright, here we go. Get in your landing guesses if you want to play. Oh, cool. How many players? Like 4? 4 players simultaneously in the campaign. Alright, let's try a full stop landing again. Full flaps down. Throttle very important, and generally in every airplane for the landing, but this one now you really have to, and there's a delay if it's not instant, that throttle. Alright. I'm gonna throw a left rudder here. Try to slow her down a bit. We're campaigning only 2. Okay. It's alright. We may play Valheim today. Probably 9 o'clock at night Eastern time, New York or Michigan time. If you would be interested in playing Valheim with us, Arthur is going to, I believe, set up a dedicated server, a brand new campaign. You're welcome to join us. In the afternoon, I think I'm gonna finish No Man's Sky Expedition and fire up GTA as well. Oh, full power. See, I'm just on the throttle here. Much tougher to fly this one than before. Much tougher to fly than the Cessna 172 for me as well. And Alec with the win. Oh, that thing's skidding around. Tough to get it, keep it on the runway. The champ is back, people. Well, he's not a champion yet, but he's in the lead. About a month to go till we draw the prize. It's not a draw, till we give out the prizes. Emergency, emergency, there's something going on the fuel pumps. Hit all the breakers. All the circuit breakers work, people. Everything works. I love these little lights with the glowiness of them. Oh, Matt can't play with a new shiny toy yet because he got it on the Microsoft Store, I think. So and that takes generally a couple of weeks before it gets added to the store. Whoa, is that Alec? Pinched car, 8. I think I remember a pinched car. Thanks for dropping by, pinched car. Don't know if that's Alec or someone else. All right. Fuel pumps off. I hit the breaker of the fuel pump, but there's still, I don't know if that means that it would shut it off or not. I think the battery is still on. Let's continue here. Okay, now that's shut that off. Very nice sounding circuit breakers, I must say. It is you? Cool. Alright. Oh, that's like okay, so this is 0 to Hero Alec over here. Doing some maneuvering of a shock culture. Uh-oh. Whoa. Alright. Strong win, huh? Let me update the leaderboard. I'll put a... I'll put the camera over here so we can see some of the shenanigans of people flying about. Very nice little airfield, this. And while I update the leaderboard. Cinched par. 0 to Hero Alec. With 1. Let me get my laptop. I will be right back. Problem with this track clip pro thing is that it's wired, so sometimes if I forget and I just basically almost rip a bunch of stuff off my desk. Let's see, where are we in the scoreboard? And then we'll go for another little flyabout with this. If there's anything you want me to test or look at, let me know. And toasters can stop right now. So one more for 0 to Hero Alec. It's his 21st win. He's in the lead of this 2022 landing guesstimator thing. One more for Futura, who is getting up there. Futura is now tied for 4th place with Raz. Guess what? Raz got 1 too. So Raz has 8 now. He's almost into 3rd place. Ichiro 13 overall. Out of Nora, and the overall out of Nora and Matt. And Raz with 9 overall. Whoever's first, every 4 times a year whoever's first gets a video game or a plane. Whoever's second gets another video game or a plane that costs a little less. Whoever's third get another video game or plane that costs a little less than that. Everyone who ever wins anything will eventually get a HyperTextHero sticker if you like. It'll probably be a little sun. It'll be a nice sun. If you like, you would have to send me an address to send it to. Alright, that is updated. Let me make sure that there's what the start date 2022-0821. Let me deploy that change to the website. And let's go for another little spin about the BN-2. If there's a particular spot you want me to fly to, it'll be a good test of this We Love VFR mods that we also have installed now. We Love Visual Flight Rule mods that adds chimneys, solar panels, smokestacks, power grid lines, that sort of stuff. Here's Alec coming in. Let's test one of the other variants. Zero to Hero Alec, a shout out, the pilot of this other plane here. Also streamer. Alright, let's do one more flight here in this spot. Let's see if we can start her up. Loud. Do we need the external supply too? Everything is on that side. Charles, clear prop. I think for some reason they want you to put on external supply. Maybe I have to put the generators too. No, they want to external supply this time. Starboard prop is running. Here comes the port. Port is running. Now we can turn on those generators so we don't run out of power. And turn that off. Ammeter source selection. Where is that? Where are the ammeters here? Goes on the right side. No. Here, left side. No, that's not it. The top, I think. Oh, there it is. Top right, amperes. Go ahead and turn on those fuel pumps over up here. Flaps are at takeoff. If I put starboard, does that change? Yeah, there you go. On battery, it's at 10. Starboard went all the way to the 40. Port. All the way to, yeah, 50 full on. Let's just leave it on the port. If you lose one of the engines, and we can change which generator we're using here, I think. Electrical, we can switch it off. Maybe to avoid a fire. I don't know. I'm not an expert in this stuff. BN-2, it's not that large. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 seats. 9 seats if you count the one right next to us. 9 passengers. Usually not a co-pilot who sits there. You can have, you do have the stick, I think, generally, but that's generally not a co-pilot. That's another passenger, and you just tell them, please don't hit any of these buttons. Don't hit the circuit breakers. Don't hit anything, okay? Let's put our Bendix transponder on standby. Alright, let's do a flight somewhere else now. Let's take off and head to Echo Golf Hotel November. Let's see if we can remember how to set this up. Nona says, sees needles of yellow bands. The needle should not touch the yellow bands. Needles and yellow bands, huh? Let's see if I remember how to do this. Let's try to set a course for Echo Golf Hotel November. Direct to... I think it's this thing. Or enter. Or push, yeah, push this. Then the big one moves that, the small one moves this. Echo. Then the big one moves the other one. Here, for all you fans of button clicking in DCS, look how many buttons you can click on here. Echo Golf. Oh, was it already? Forgot. If Hotel November or something? That's why I have to write things down. If it's not, we'll change it. Wild Geese Skydive Center, Hotel November. Let's go the other way. Sandown, yeah, we were right. Isle of Wight. Jimi Hendrix played a great concert there. Alright, enter. Activate, yes. Alright, we got a flight plan. We're gonna take out off. And we're gonna head, it'll be approximately, I say about 250 maybe. So let's get over here. And let's play over this beautiful little compass here. Let's leave it on there. And let's go to 250. And then we're gonna point this little airplane to that little orange needle. With this wonderful little chronometer addition here, we could actually... there's this button that actually, like, it's the mark time, I think. You can change, actually, the clock. That's the minute hand. I think, wait, that's just to turn everything off. Okay. Oh! Lost power. What happened? Did I lose battery power because I was too long stopped? Good prop. Uh-oh. Might have lost power because you're too long here. Let's put external supply again. That's something I'm gonna have to look at the manual for. Or maybe external supply means supply from the ancients? I'm not sure about that though. I thought it was... Alright, let's just leave it there. Let's see what happens. We're gonna go to the east.
Echo Golf Hotel Juliet traffic HYPRT XTHERO 1 taking off runway 12 east departure.
Close that. Whoa! Lynch car taking off an F-18E. Can he make it? Oh, I don't know if he managed to. I don't know if there was enough runway there. Lovely new cockpit. I really like the new cockpit. Alright, Raz is in front of us. In whatever weird airplane that was, or maybe he's changed. I think he's in a King Air now. Alright, let's just follow Raz up. Full power. Not sure if I should put that to off, start, or isolate now. She seems a little... I think it's the wind, but she seems a little bit... Yeah, she's not getting enough power right now. Alright, abort. Abort. I think it's something to do with the with that battery power. Amateur pilot here. I've got full propeller. Is it just a strong wind? Because I didn't think I was going to have enough power to take off. Try one more time. Just taxiing right on the grass here. Let's take a look at how much power we in the RPM we're and on the temperature there and the exhaust we're putting out. Maybe there was a breaker that I forgot to push. Didn't get to the end of the runway, and then we're gonna put full power, hold on to the brakes, and see what's going on here. I like trying a bunch of different little airplanes. I still have the Matt pit special. Here comes Matt. Yeah, let's just observe Matt's landing. We'll hold on over here. I'm gonna put on the brakes. Matt coming in to land. Yes. Oh. All right, touchdown. Beechcraft something or other. Here goes Alec with his twin. My track IR is struggling to... All right, a little touch. Ooh, very strong wind here. It feels like only 10 knots. And there we lost our engines again. Something's going on here. I don't know if I have a breaker out or if I broke something by pushing so many breakers randomly. External power again. Starter again. I'm gonna have to read up on the matter to see what's going on here. Alright, I have takeoff flaps. Let's try once again. I'm gonna put full power here. She really feels really anemic right now. There's something going on. Like my RPM is just not going up. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe we found a bug, but most likely it's operator error. Fuel pumps are on. When I landed last time, I pushed in a bunch of different breakers. That may have... King Air PM wasn't working for me either. Do you think maybe there's some Microsoft Flight Simulator bug? It's so weird. Look, proper PM is full here. And we're just stuck. Weird. Did we find a Microsoft Flight Simulator bug? Let's start somewhere else. Let's go to Land's End. All right. I'm gonna go to main menu. Continue. Let's go to Land's End. Let's see if the wind is that strong here. Let's see what it is. St. Just. We'll try to start from here. So let me update our location. Echo Golf Hotel Charlie St. Just. Maybe more coffee will help. Alright, let's try to go through first. Look at this weather here, this should be interesting. First we want to remove gust lock, the chocks from the wheels, the pitot tube cover, and the engine covers. Alright. First we're gonna do that. The way you do that is you look to the right here. Ground services. You do all that. And now she's ready to fly. There's Shepherd of a BN-2. BN-2 Sky Bus. Alright, let's see if we can get her to go now. Let's do a flight to the little island, St. Mary, I forget the name right now. So, battery. Well, we'll put external supply. Turn on the battery. Turn on everything. Faster signs, rotating beacon. We'll turn on the panel lights as well. Nice and bright. Avionics, radio, and Charles, clear prop. Oh, mixture to full, forgot that. Clear prop. Alright. Close the door. Switch on the generators. And I need to go to the starboard generator. Oh, let's just leave with the battery. I don't know what's going on there, and then I think we can turn that off. Oh no, we lost power again. Don't know what's going on here. I'm doing something wrong, I think. Fuel is on. Whoa. Cross feed, some sort of fuel feed not working as it should. This is cross feed, but it was, I think it's normal when you can try this again. I think that's just a battery thing. It shouldn't matter. Oh, prop RPM this time now. It's prop RPM, I think. In a while since I've flown a twin, so I don't think this should matter. Unless it's off, obviously. Rudder trim up there, cool. Alright. Let's go to... This is a nice challenging flight that, well, strong wind. Let's go over here. St. Mary's or something. Let's cheat and just pretend we're looking up a real map that we have here. Echo Golf Hotel Echo. Echo Golf Hotel Echo. Direct. Push. Echo. Golf. Hotel. Echo. St. Mary's. Scilly Isles. Yes, please activate. Alright, again, it'll be about 240, 250. It's funny, same thing as before. Hopefully our engines won't stop while we're doing all this like it did last time. Go to about 240. And let's go. Let's just keep moving. Let's tell them we're going to taxi and let's move. Let's taxi, depart to the west.
Ground HYPRTXTHERO1, request taxi for departure to the west. HyperTextHero 1 taxi 2 and hold short of runway 16 using taxiway cross runway 07. Contact tower on 120.255.
Alex trying a bunch of different airplanes here.
Taxi
I've seen that flying hydro car.
Via taxiway cross runway 07 HyperTextHero.
Right, less windy here, just over about 6 knots or so. We're gonna go to runway 16. Do it. Raz is on a King Air and on top of Big Boss 05 on a C-25 over there. Let me update the stream thing here. We are going to from Echo Golf Hotel Charlie to Echo Golf Hotel Echo. This is probably a classic BN-2 Islander flight in real life here. I don't know if they still run those planes in this place, but I would assume they do. Raz Wasabi of the King Air right here. We're gonna take off runway 16. Raz is gonna be behind you. It's actually easier to taxi with the flaps up because those flaps are so big that they really affect the handling of the plane even when you're taxiing. Copy that, Raz. Nice British weather for us here. Welcome rain. Matt says, I think they've been replaced with turboprops now. They still fly Islanders up in the Shetlands. Well, and I think there is a turboprop Islander, but the turboprops they're using are probably different ones. Alright, we're holding short of 1.6. Let's talk to the tower and tell them we're ready.
Tower HYPRTXTHER01 at runway 16, ready for departure, west departure.
HyperTextHero, 1 altimeter, 29.95, wind 161 at 10. West departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 16.
Alright, I'll acknowledge that.
Cleared for takeoff runway 16, HyperTextHero.
Then we'll do a final check here. The lights are bright. Put as bright as possible here, the panel lights. And flaps to takeoff. Fuel pumps are on. Let's check our power here, RPM. I'm just gonna hold my brakes and put full power here. Propellers. Yeah, now we're getting power. Okay, that's good. Okay. Raz is to our left in the King Air. Alright, short runway, so let's hold our brakes. Full power smoothly. Final check on the RPM. We're good. Release the brakes and we're off. $60 knots, rotate. Flaps up. Get ready to trim back. The nose goes up. Fly by these windmills, and then we'll turn to bearing 240. Low clouds here, very British weather. Acknowledge that.
Tower HYPRTXTHER01 continue for west departure.
There's Raz with us. Let's form up on Raz. Hey, do you want to form up on us? Raz, we can form up on you too. Let's stay below these clouds. You don't want to lose visibility. Very cozy cockpit. Alright, let's go to 240. Just a slight turn to the right here. And lower the RPM a bit to quiet down the engines a little. We'll try to stay below these clouds and let me check my posture here. Not even worth leaning her out too much right now. Pretty short flight. Let's see if we see some rain spatters in the front here. Alright.
Tower HYP HyperTextHero XTHero1 frequency change.
iOS Toyu. So make sure I don't overspeed this airplane. Very easy to get the... If you go past about 150 knots, you're in the area where the airplane will overspeed and you get the Microsoft screen of game over. Let's lay off on the throttle a little bit. Sure, we're trimmed. We could turn our autopilot on. Although we're just gonna hand fly this right now. Stay below these clouds. Bit of rudder trim. And there's Alec, I think. Lost me? Alright, you're come to 240, Raz. You're behind me. Come to 240. Should be able to find me. I'm in the cloud. I'm off the clouds now. I'm right below the clouds. St. Mary's is in sight already. Hey, Mystico. I'm good, man. How are you doing? I'm flying in the, near Land's End, southwest England here, in a BN-2 Islander with a British Airways livery. Look at that, the classic British Airways livery. When their logo kind of looked like a cigarette logo. Like a box with a big wing attached on the top. Like a miniature airliner tail. Oh, and Alex is gonna try to form up on me with the F-18. Gonna have to be going pretty slow to be able to do that. Let's check it out. Glad you're well. There's a way to turn on these lights too. Maybe they're on already? Sun coming out here. Turn on the cabin lights for the passengers too. And let's talk to Silly's Isle, St. Mary's.
St. Mary's approach HyperTextHero XTHero1 is type Britain Norman Islander, 13 miles southwest of Land's End, 2,700 feet.
Only 2 weeks left of the summer holidays. Oh look, Alec is right here.
Squawk 6043.
6043, copy. Nice, got a screenshot there, Alec, very cool. Jeez, that F-18 is flying really slow. What did they say, 6043? Where's the squawk code? 6043.
HyperTextHero 1 acknowledge. Last transmission.
Squawk 604 HyperTextHero 1.
I didn't think the F-18 could fly that slow. Well, I am at, what, 130 knots about? A little bit of banding. Maz, Big Boss 05 and Matt back there as well.
HyperTextHero 1 radar contact 12 miles east of St. Mary's 1,400 feet. Altimeter 29er decimal 9er tree.
9er decimal 9er 3. Gonna be landing in about 5 minutes. Feel free to put in the landing, your landing guess right now, Mystical.
HyperTextHero 1, did you copy?
Oh, sorry, Tower. I'm doing a few things at the same time here.
Roger, HYPRTEXTHero1.
All right, let's ask for a landing.
St. Mary's Tower, HYPRTEXTHero 111 miles east, 1,800 feet to land.
HyperTextHero 1 St. Mary's Tower. Altimeter 29er decimal 9er tree. Wind 11 tree at 12. Make left traffic runway 09er.
All right, acknowledge that.
Enter left downwind runway 09er, HyperTextHero 1.
09er, I think it's gonna be right there. The wind is what was it, 113? Yeah, 113. 12 knots. Be strong wind. There's the runway. East 9 is 0113. Yep. Ooh, find me a bit here. Craft runway 09er. Okay. Raz is gonna arrive before us of that King Air. I don't know if it'd be interesting to see if Alec can land with this F-18 over there. It's a pretty short runway, I think. But it does have the hook, but I don't think it has cables, Alec. Vasconcelos, can you turn the music up a little bit, please? Thank you. Thanks for the guesses. I have to update the leaderboard and give... oh no, I updated it already, never mind. I didn't have another landing. I'll take a look up the chat after. That was it. Yeah, no, I did it for everyone. Copy, Raz. Raz gonna hold in pattern while we land. I don't know if the lights on these things are actually on or if I'm it's just bright enough for me to see. In the runway 90, I think they said, so it's basically right where we're headed. It's that left one there, I think. Let's get in the pattern and take a look around, and we'll listen to what the tower tells us. I would actually prefer to do a flyby to make sure. Usually I would have looked at a... Pretty sure it's gonna be down, but I would have looked at a chart. You know, very short runways. Let's do a fly around it, and then we'll be sure which runway we have to land on, and then we'll go down, throw our flaps down, and touch down on the ground with our wheels. I don't feel like I have a tailwind right here. Okay, there's the there's a windsock. This is 3-2. Yeah, wind's coming from that way. Wind is coming in an unusual direction usually in this airfield. So we're gonna touch down on this one here, I think. Okay, this is 09.
HyperTextHero, 1 wind, 11 tree at 12. Cleared to land runway 09er.
09er, not 90. Am I going crazy or did they say 9er is 90? He had said 09er, it was my mistake. That's the good thing about double checking. Alright, we'll acknowledge that.
Cleared to land runway 09er, HyperTextHero 1.
Alright, flaps full down. Get ready for the pretty violent nose up attitude change, so I'm countering with trim. Nice wasabi holding in pattern there. Hey Captain Stan, I'm using a VKB Gladiator next. This thing over here. I love it, best stick I've ever used. And for the throttle I'm using a VKB Gladiator, the World War II one. That comes with a couple of the SEMs or whatever they're called, the modular things. I don't have to put the land. The one thing I miss in the BN-2 Islander is I like putting landing gears down in planes, and this one is attached to the plane. They don't have to put it down, so they don't have to remember to do that. Flaps are full down. Put RPM to full. And here we go. Tricky beast to fly, this V2 of the BN-2. You have to be very smooth because she gets very heavy when you slow down. See, I'm at about 60 knots now. She can all of a sudden really fall off the sky if you don't watch your power. You have to be trimming and playing with the power continuously here. There goes Alex. He's attempting to land it with an F-18 here. Touchdown. Is he going to be able to stop in time? It's a 13 knot wind. I think he did it. I think he's down. Applause for Alec. And Raz, after I land, if you give me a moment, I'll film your landing, okay? I can feel that crosswind. Slight crosswind. I think one coming from 113. Can hear the stall warning. At full power here. Tricky, 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 tricky. And mystical winds. 188. With this kind of wind in this airplane, it's hard to land this thing. Let's just exit before we cross that runway.
HyperTextHero 1, contact ground on 124.88.
Let's park and then let's quickly observe where Raz is landing here. Look, here comes Matt too.
HyperTextHero 1, did you copy?
124.88 for HyperTextHero 1.
I'm gonna park. Let's see Matt's landing, then I'll park. And for my yoke, I have about a 20% curve on all axes. Oh, go to outside view. There he is. He's floating all the way down. Oh no, I think he landed. He's down. Oh, and I'm about to blow up in a fuel truck. I'm just gonna put on brakes. About to sneeze. Watch out. I'm just gonna park right here. Let's observe Raz. I'm gonna kill the Mort. Good afternoon. New BN-2 version 2 going on right here. Let's cut the power. Let's get outside and let's watch Raz land. Where am I? Where am I? Congrats to Mystical. I'm gonna update the leaderboard momentarily. Here he comes, here he comes. Very windy here. It's about 12, 13 knots. He's down. Any stop in time? Any stop in time? Oh, he's going around. He's going around. It's a tricky one. He's going around. Oh! Oh no! Emergency services, emergency services. We have a crash here. Basically west of runway, east of runway 27. East of runway 27. Over, over. Tried to land of engines out, but didn't go. An applaud. And those codes are somewhere in the South UK. Yes, currently in St. Mary's, Scilly's Island. Couldn't turn a... Yeah, dude, these short runways and this plane, at least the new BN-2, it's really tricky to land this beast with a crosswind. It's a tricky one. I had a minus 108 feet per minute. I thought it was fine. Wow. Okay, let me update. Mystical got a point. What time is it? It is 11:08. Yeah, we are currently in Echo Golf Hotel Echo. Mort, good day to you. YT Mystical, third win in this. Summer 2022, just a few days of 1 month of summer left. We're in the northern hemisphere. I'm gonna take a little break, people. Let's switch off electrical systems. Thanks, Mort. Take a little break here. I'll leave it of the outside view, actually. And I'll be back shortly. A view of the airfield. When I come back, we'll take the Maritime BN-2 for a spin just around the island here. And come back and land again. If you want to get on the landing thing, you can put in your guesses whenever. You don't have to be here. I'll be right back. And I am going to run a annoying commercial break. While I'm gone. If you're a subscriber, you won't see it. If you're not, I apologize, but it's one way to make a few cents here and there. Keep the cats fed, keep ourselves fed. If we're having a good day, I'll be right back. We are back to attack the air with our wings. Vasconcelos, we're gonna switch airplanes. We're gonna take a BN-2 Maritime. So let's switch up the music a little bit, please, Vasconcelos. A little bit more technological, perhaps. Russ says I landed the... Did you get him down? Nice. Oh! Really? You managed to get the C-747 down? Is it because of the crosswind? Jeez. Oh! There's a very nice freeware mod for this airport. Oh yeah? Oh nice. I should install it because I like this airfield. I like this flight as well a lot from St. Just. This spot. I know, look, do you see all those air bricks? 747, the queen of the skies. I'm very fortunate to have flown in one of those before. They still fly around, they're still around. Alright. Air brakes, reverse thrusters, all of it. I'm gonna start from St. Just again, but let's actually, should we try a different place in the UK? Anybody has any preference? Yesterday we tried ooh, but that was like in Russia. So do we have just ooh? No. You know what airfield I really like in the UK? The one by Oxford. Should we go to the one by Cambridge for a change? Let's still go to the one by Cambridge, check it out. Let's go to Echo Golf Sierra November Bourne. Echo Golf Sierra November Bourne. I'm just gonna put myself on the runway. And I'm gonna take the Maritime Defender. We're simulate the performance degradation to wear and tear back up to 10% parasite drag. Okay. Let's turn her on. Let's put her on parking. I have to practice this anyway. We're now in Echo Golf Sierra November. Bourne. Not the Bourne identity, but just Bourne, the airfield west of Cambridge. Trying out some of these new BN-2 Islander variants, the V2 update. I added the YT Mystical Wind, right? Alright, I like that the cockpit is black in this. Thanks for your guess, Tim. Cockpit is black in this one. Looks really cool. And there are differences on the Maritime Defender. We have these fuel tanks on the sides of the wings. So there's the tank transfer pump. And there you go, tip tank fuel transfer. That's a tip tanks. I think those are not the underwing ones. I think those are the You're having a good weekend, Tim. Thanks for dropping by. I think those are these things here. I think these are the wingtip tanks. I don't think it's the pylon ones. Survival kit and flares dropped. They should do a battle royale in DayZ where it's 9 people, or 8 people, 9 people, 10 people if you include the pilot. And instead of the C-130 Hercules dropping everyone in, they should have a BN-2 Islander Maritime Defender drop everyone. The pilot jumps out as well, and then these survival kit and flares drop as well, and it's 10 people survival in a giant space with the BN-2 Islander Maritime Defender as the plane that drops, that does the initial drop. If anyone here wants to play a Battlegrounds, today I saw Nanok playing some Warzone. Do a squad match sometime. One of my game goals is to get a chicken dinner or a first place alone, but in a squad too on stream. That could be fun. Thanks Raz, and thanks so much for flying along here. Let's take a look. We got runway 36 there. We got pretty well organized airfield. Wind coming from that way, it seems. So we're probably gonna go to runway 06 to take off. Matt flying in with us. I prefer to play Warzone as compared to PUBG. Alright, I've never won in Warzone. I've only played Warzone like 3 times in my life, but I would love to play some Warzone if you try to win, I don't know what they call it in Warzone, but win a match there. Supply, let's just go ahead and turn everything on here. All right, clear prop, John. No, I always forget something in this airplane. Not that, I don't think. Oh, of course. It is this. John, clear prop. I don't like PvP very much, but if I'm playing with friends in it used to make me really nervous, you know, to play those games, because it's a but I enjoyed it at the time. I got a little frazzled out, but if I was playing with a squad of friends, I think that's more fun. Generally, I don't enjoy PvP, but once in a while, if I'm playing with other friends, it's alright.
Echo Golf Sierra November traffic HYPRT XTHRO 1 taking off runway 24 right touch and go.
2-4? I'm gonna go for 06. Only battle I played was a Korean one in 2009, CSGO and Fortnite. I could do Fortnite, that's in my goals. I got second place in Fortnite once. I've only played a little bit as well. I'm not great at those, but I'm okay, you know. I played the original Battle Royale in Arma 3, and it was an Arma 3 mod. That was intense and fun, but it just had to wait ages in the lobby. They're saying 2-4 right, but I'm gonna go to 06 because according to that, wind sucked. The wind's coming from there. Warzone, I would have to get it installed again and get to know the controls again. Did very little. Just go. Take off flaps. The Maritime Defender version of BN-2, here we go. Strange looking airplane. Very cool. Guys, can sell us up the music, the sound space volume, please, who will? Alright. Hey Mort, put in a landing guess if you like. I'm gonna do a touch and go right now. West of Cambridge here, Echo Golf Sierra November. No, BN-2 under Maritime Defender. This thing. Let's leave the flaps up. Let's see how she does with the flaps up for a touch and go. Thanks, Mystical. Thanks, everybody. Sure, Mort. Max speeds for flap selection, landing 88 knots, 101 miles per hour, approach 114 knots. Okay. Airspeed is in knots here. There's a white line there. Maximum flap speed. We can even leave the flaps up. This is a touch and go.
Traffic HyperTextHero 12 miles west, 1,000 feet inbound touch, and go left traffic runway 06.
Coming in pretty fast. The touch and go. The building's right at the edge of the runway. I don't think that probably exists, but damn with the wind. With the wind. Nice, 34, that's pretty good. There's Matt flying a... I don't know if that was a Cessna or a Shock Ultra. Let me write Tim Pickle 1. Alright, I'm gonna do another touch and go. Let's do a different runway this time. Let's do this runway right here. Slight wind, running 1.5 I think. Let's go in now. Just practice flying, making like... This plane, the places this plane lands, you know. You have to make, right, it's good to practice making low-level, sort of pretty dramatic maneuvers. Runway 18, touch and go. Alec with the win. Alec. All the way up there. I think 21 or 22 now. Turn the other way. Let's try a landing on this field here. Let's fly by these power lines. This is from this mod, We Love VFR, which is adding these power lines and stuff. Let's land on this field and taxi up to one of these power lines to inspect it. And pretend we are an inspection agency that flies BN-2 Islanders all around the country to inspect infrastructure. I'm gonna do full flaps for this one because we're gonna come in, land on this field, and right by those power lines, coming in for an inspection. Let's turn this way because I think the wind is coming from the other way. Look at those little lights, really nice. Lovely typography in this airplane's cockpit. Flaps fully down. Shouldn't have put him down right there because we were above 114 knots, but I don't know if it'll simulate the damage to the airplane. Land on that field there. See how the unprepared field landing capabilities of this aircraft, how they're doing with this V2 update. Try to touch down right parallel to those pylons. Right above stall speed here. Zero in a win. 0 to hero Alec. He's got it. Okay, let's try a different place. Sounds good. Cut fuel to the engines, mixture to 0. EGPB to EG78, let's try that out. Alec with 2, and Pickle of 1. Vasconcelos, change it up a little bit, please. Olá, Everton Harris, bom dia. Feliz domingo. Feliz domingo. Tudo certo. All's good. Tim Pickle with 1 to 6, tide of fog. Tide of more of 19 overall. And then Alec with 2 more, 35 overall. Got in front of Curra there for 3rd place overall. And with 23 wins overall. Currently far out in the lead of this 2022 landing guesstimator scoreboard. Matt in second place of 11, Kerr with 9, Raz Wasabi of 8, Futurelight of 7, Fog 6, Tim Pickle 6, Devil Dude 3, Nora 3, Seaplanes 3, YT Mystical 3, Iceberg 2, Mort 75 2, Galaxica 1, Grants Gamardi 1, Kithrick 1, Sheepa 1, and Timmy Thumb 1. Computer, deploy this. Tudo certo por aqui, Everton. Tá jogando DayZ? Are you still playing DayZ, man? Let's try this, what Matt suggested here. Echo Golf Papa, let's take a look, main menu. Trying the new BN-2 under V2 variant, doing some flights around England. Let's try what Matt's suggesting. Echo Golf Papa Bravo Sumberg. To Echo Golf 78. Out Scaries Blu-ray. Nice. Alright. It'll be windy out there. The Out Scaries like this. There's a north. Look, there's like a cyclone up there. Northeast of Scotland, between Scotland and Norway. Very remote islands, and this is where the BN-2 actually still flies, I believe. Like Matt told us. Okay, so we're gonna take off. Let's do it. Let's take the Maritime Islander. No server finish. Sim, mas não estava. Ah, you were in IL2 Finnish server. Nice. Que bom, cara. Dia desse eu apareço lá. Have to get back to some IL2 flying soon as well. You know, I do. After you play a game that you can't blow anything up for a while, you feel like blowing something up. Thanks, Mort. Oh, this is quite pretty. Look at that. Someone here with one of those floaty airplanes. Where's the windsock? There it is. Oh, wow. 110, 510, about almost 15, just under like 13, 14 knot wind coming from that way. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna go to landing 2. It's coming from the west. We're gonna go to runway 27 to take off. Let's just go Control E to get this started. Let's observe what they do. Where's the electrical external supply? They wait a little bit. First they're starting with the port, I guess. Fuel pumps are on. I don't know if the auto start sequence wants me to do something as well, or if they're just waiting and doing their thing. Let's take over here. Oh, these things. All right, clear prop out there, people. Copy that, Mort. Oops. Hyper, quando quiser jogar eu te aviso, não. Posso passar o link? Pode? Pode, passa o link aí. Ou manda pra mim em private message, se quiser que eu me lembre. É melhor você mandar pra mim em private message, porque senão eu me esqueço, cara. Senão eu tenho que voltar pra cá. Manda no private message do Twitch. Speaking some Portuguese here to Everton Harris. Maybe we'll be playing some IL-2 of some people from Brazil here. Alô? Alright, let's set oh, already, it's already set. Alright, let's talk to the tower. And hello everybody. Thanks Everton. I'll give you a shout out. Here you go. Everton Harris, a streamer from Brazil, I believe. We've hung out a couple of times. Only playing IL-2. And depart to the north, I think, right?
Sunberg Ground HYPRTXTHR01, request taxi for departure to the north with Yankee.
HyperTextHero taxi to and hold short of runway 27 using taxiway Juliet. Contact tower on 11
Juliet.
255 when ready.
Taxiing, hold short runway 27 using taxiway Juliet HyperTextHero 1.
Let's request a pushback here.
Sunberg Ground HYPRTXTHR01, requesting pushback.
HyperTextHero pushback request accepted.
They're gonna wreck the plane, or are they gonna be able to push it back? Oh, they're pushing it back properly. Thank you, people. Watch that prop! Oh! Watch your foot!
Sunberg Ground HYPRTXTHR01, requesting the end of pushback.
Oh, and we lost our engines again. I think because I don't put my throttle up. I forget my throttle in the it's too far. It's shut off basically, closed. It feels so much heavier, this plane, with this V2 update. You really feel the weight of the thing. These little wires here, they're moving in a weird sort of way. I think they had to tone that down a bit. Like just vibrating. A little distracting. Actually on the runway itself. a minute. No, it's correct. This should be enough. Oh, there was a taxiway, Juliet, that way, I think. Oh, it looks like I just missed it, I guess. Oh no, it's just a little area. Maybe it was I was supposed to go on the grass. I don't know if you're actually allowed to taxi on a runway. Probably, right? Matt's out there. Okay, let's go. Let's tell them that we're here.
Sunbird Tower HYPRTXTH01, ready for departure to the north at runway 27.
HyperTextHero, 1 altimeter, 29.77, wind 271 at 24. Departure to the north approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Oh! There's a plane here. I don't know who this is, but we'll wait for them to go.
Cleared for takeoff runway 27, HyperTextHero 1.
Panda, jalalalala. Microsoft Flight Simulator does not simulate turbulence from other airplanes, I don't think. It would be cool if it did, because then it would be interesting to see what happens here turning off behind this airplane. Flaps up, and let's head about 020, I think.
HyperTextHero 1, continue for north departure.
Sunbird Tower HYPRTXTH01, continue for north departure.
You want me to fly that way, so I don't like disturb the poor people here with these loud like homing engines. But we're just gonna do some low-level flying here to appreciate this landscape. Very beautiful. I'd love to visit this part of the world one day. Oh, there's a cell phone tower. That's part of the We Love VFR mod, I think. Turn off those fuel pumps. I wasn't at full power with my RPM for that takeoff. Wasn't more than enough wind to follow this road up. And the outscaries here. Oh, watch out with the overspeed. Let's actually keep the RPM back a little bit, make it easier for us not to overspeed.
HyperTextHero 1, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Sunbird Tower HYPRTXTH01, frequency change.
Oh, I'm going a little pretty fast here. I guess. No, in a real airplane, you wouldn't be able to do this that easily, like in a World War II fighter, because it is a two-seater. It's not big, but it's not that small either. That you can just lean over very quickly. You have straps on and everything. Oh no, it's not a lighthouse, a tree. Like a little lighthouse there. Scaring the heck out of taking the shingles off some of these roofs. I find my airplane in the drone view right now. Not an interrogation chamber, we can turn the passenger cabin lights off. Oh, there we are. Yeah, I know. Is that a? Oh, it's because it's the maritime version, so that's the radar operator here. You want to see? And there's no co-pilots in these planes. I think they're always flown by single people, by single pilots. I think. Oops, hold up. It's the radar operator, Tim. Here, I'll show you. Can I look behind me? Fancy, huh? Is this our destination here? It's further. Oh, it's further. All right. Can we roll this thing? Let's take a quick look. Oh, look, smokestacks. That's from that We Love VFR mod. Let's take a look at these smokestacks. Cutting power. Let's try to fly through that smoke. This is from this. If you go to HyperTextHero.com, I have put links there for. I think I don't know if it was Matt. Some people here in chat mentioned those mods for me. They're really nice. They add like smokestacks and cell phone towers and power lines, solar panels, that sort of thing. And it's a free mod. Microsoft Flight Simulator available for I think the Americas and Europe. They're still working on Asia. And it adds a bunch of you know, whole like structures to the sim, which for planes like the BN-2 that fly at a really low altitude generally is excellent. Hopefully there's no collision with the smoke. All right, everybody, close the windows. Hold your breath. Here we go. Nice. I don't know if it was an engine failure or something. I'm losing power here. I'm losing power. The port engine, we lost power in the port engine. I don't know what's going on. We lost power to the port engine with that stunt. Does it detect the smoke and... What's going on here? Oh shit. We're gonna have to put her down, people. We're gonna have to put her down. And Tim of the win! I lost power to the port engine to the port engine completely. No idea why. I had thrown through those chimney stacks. Interesting. Well, emergency landing was successful. Pretty hard landing, but I wonder what happened there. We lost power to port. We had to put her down. Was it a fuel flow issue? Interesting. That, I mean, I'd be very surprised they simulated that because that's from a mod too, but that's pretty cool. If that's what happened. Cut fuel. And people, it's time for me for lunch. Matt, unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to make it to the airfield right now. But it's been fun to test this new V2. I like it. There's a lot to learn though. I feel like it's a new airplane because it flies really differently. They added the new Asobo prop simulation, propeller physics simulation to this. And yeah, it feels like a new airplane to me. I'm gonna run the Ultra, people. I'm gonna congrats to Tim Pickle. Alec got 2 more. Let me might have been running the engines a bit hard. Yeah, maybe they simulate the engine wear now. What now? Engine tear. 2 for Tim, 2 for Alec. Actually, Alec already did, right? Yeah, Alec already did, so this is 1 more for Tim Pickle. Tim Pickle 7, now tied to Futura Light. You're neck and neck, Tim and Futura. If there's someone streaming that we know or don't know and you would like me to go raid them, let me know. Oh, thank you, Futura. Thank you for hanging out. If I have to now think about running the engines too hard, I like that because it makes you, you know, you're not just like a firewall it and can go to bed. You have to actually be a little careful with it, which makes it more interesting. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for playing. Futura Light, Matt, Tim Pickle, Everton Harris, Mort 75, Zero to Hero Alec, Ekio Nora, Raz Wasabi, everyone who just lurking, hanging out. Captain Stan dropped by. YT Mystical, coming by, say hi. Got a win there also on the landing guesstimator. That's the current standings. On the 21st of September, the prizes will be given. Eventually stickers will be sent to everyone, whoever got a win here if you want it. And if you have someone that you would like to be ready, let me know. Otherwise, let's go see who is streaming right now. And I'll drop you all off over there. Perhaps a new streamer, perhaps someone we know. If you like them, we can drop a follow. You can drop a follow. If not, that's fine. I'll be back after lunch. We're gonna finish the No Man's Sky expedition. We may play some GTA later today. GTA Online. And let's check this guy here. Piloto, virtual performance, the flying doctor, London controllers up, Elmo radar. How about someone down below? Tour Sudamerica, Viper Strike, Rainbow Dave. People out there playing today. Anglais. In real life, captain of a B737. Oh. Condos out there. Rude Boy in Air Jamaica. Redbeard TFL roleplay playing with viewers. Should we try that? I don't think I've been to this guy before. Thank you so much, Raz. Raid Redbeard TFL. Let's try it. Let me take a quick look and see before I click on the raid button. Snuck777. Okay, let's take a look. The rare beer guy seems to be doing ATC. It's not my favorite, you know. I mean, I appreciate people that does it. Okay, Snucks. Okay. He's flying F-16 just above the clouds. Let's do it. Let's do it, Alec. Thanks for the suggestion, and thank you for dropping by. As always. Unrecognized command, rad. Raid. Come on, computer. Can't you guess what I'm thinking already?
So why is that? It's a precautionary measure for an INF.
I'll see you soon. Peace out. Have a good rest of your Sunday.